Hello, beautiful souls. This is not going to be for everybody. I know you probably hear people say that quite a bit. But I got woken up at 2:30 in the morning, which never happens. I don't dream normally. And I saw an image of a golden dragon, the golden dragon's claw holding a shell. When I looked up what type of shell it was so I could explain it, come to find out it's called a Venus shell. And this just so happens to be the shell that I choose to pick up the most when I go to the beach here in Florida. So I was shocked by that. And the golden dragon has been coming through a lot for me lately. I'm going to go ahead and say that whoever these piles are for here are people that have felt like they just shifted, okay? You've been doing a lot of work. You've been doing a lot of inner work on self. You have been doing a lot of work on your heart space, on your worth, and not getting into being so hardened that you're blocked off from everything of the heart, but also not giving away your power. The message of this symbol to me was that the golden dragon now holds in reverence the worth, the heart, the sacredness, the Venus energy. It holds it with reverence, with honor, with it knows the worth that it holds. It is no longer sacrificing the worth. So the golden dragon represents your power, okay, your strength. And so instead of your power minimizing your worth, it is now holding it. This is a huge step for this collective. And Venus and Aphrodite are coming through heavily, strong. So I will be channeling these messages with these higher dimensional golden dragons and with Venus for the highest good of all of those that are meant to receive this. So I'm going to let you guys pick your piles. Pile 1. We have the shell for pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 2. And we're just using the shells. I don't want to turn the card over because I don't want you guys to pick from the card. The shell itself is the intuitive connection, okay? That's for pile number 2. It's pretty much purely white. It's got a few little pink dots here. That's for pile 2. And for pile 3. Notice if anything sticks out to you. You might notice something in the patterns of them. This is pile number 3. Pile number 1, 2, and 3. The timestamps will be down below for your piles, and I will see you on the other side. Pile number 1, hello, welcome. You chose the shell, and I did scry a little bit with it for a message. And what I saw was that there are these lines here, these blockages here. I saw these dark lines as early childhood wounds, because as these shells grow, or as these scallops grow, they get another layer and another layer and another layer and another layer. And as you can see, the blockages are clearing out now because you have been doing all of this work to clear them up. Okay, so these could be like childhood wounds of that where maybe you weren't loved in the way that you needed to be as a child, and there could have been brought about a type of self-worth, lack of self-worth. So I got very much show like root chakra here. I wrote down some messages for you. Also, I just wanted to say that I collected these shells about a year ago, and at the same time I also was channeling ocean light codes and swimming with dolphins in the wild. So I just felt called to bring that up. Also, these are scallops, and scallops have a bunch of eyes where they can see, and they are like the one shell that is not passive. They actually can swim around. As they open them shells, they move around. So they don't just lay there and let themselves be devoured or just move with the waves. They actually are conscious and move around. They are also androgynous and produce both sperm and eggs, and therefore perfect balance of masculine and feminine, which is great because the image of the dragon claw holding onto the shell represented like power, protecting, softness, strength, choosing to hold, not consume, and then masculine force and service to feminine creation. So I just wanted to tell that to every pile. Okay, so for pile number 1, I got the darker marks or wounds from childhood. Yep. Okay. That used to make you feel unworthy, blocked your heart from receiving, and caused you to overgive and settle, but you have done so much work to clear this karma and trauma. Okay. Let's see what oracle cards you got. I already pulled some oracle cards for you. Mountains of gold. You cannot make it up. Mountains of gold. Wow. Protect what is dear to you with confidence and determination. Embrace an abundance mindset and let your self-assurance shine like golden rays around you, attracting the best into your life. If that's not a Venus encoded message, I don't know what is. And it's number 8. Number 8 could be, it could resonate with you. All right, let's see what goddesses come forth. We have Ceridwen and Demeter. Wow, right before the spring equinox, which is the first day of spring. So that is also amazing. And this card says abundance. And Ceridwen says transformation. Okay, wow, we are definitely breaking through abundance blocks here. Okay, this is huge. This is huge, huge, huge. Wow, I feel like you guys completely shifted timelines or shifted into something so much deeper from where you were at. There was almost like a debilitation. I don't know why I couldn't say that word correctly. And this caused you to feel like you were unworthy. This is transforming now. You have so much magical power around you. You're coming up from the underworld. Demeter goes to the underworld for 6 months, and then she comes... Wait, that's Persephone. Never mind. Demeter is her mother. Okay, so she's like the goddess of harvest. And yes, so she's the goddess of harvest and abundance, really. That's interesting how I said that, though, because Persephone is her daughter, and Persephone is the one that is coming up from the underworld during spring, if I'm not mistaken. Austera. And it's technically the new year. This is the new year. This is a lot of brand new, fresh energy here. Yes. Ceridwen and transformation. This is like a magical manifestation energy that's transforming around you. I actually want to read the card here. Okay, glorious and magical energy is swirling all around you. You are prepared for this transformation. Ceridwen is here to guide you as you release the limitations of the past and step forward into this exciting new phase in your life. You are coming into a truer and deeper understanding of yourself. Enjoy the reward of your dedication to your growth. Oh, yes. Most of us have had this block about being abundant, about the fact that it takes a lot of confidence to walk around knowing that you are abundant in nature. So Demeter calls you to appreciate the abundance that surrounds you. Don't focus solely on material wealth, but instead the abundance of what brings happiness and fulfillment to you and your family and loved ones. Bask in love, nature, art, and good food. Plant seeds of gratitude and generosity in your life, and you will reap a bountiful harvest. Sharing your prosperity with others will only multiply and spread that joy. So true. Oh, I love this message. This is like the best the best message. I don't know how this could go wrong. Okay, we have accept love. Oh, I love it. We have accept love. Yes. Some of us, if you're anything like me, you could have been blocked off from allowing love in your life due to pain from past connections. You could have shut yourself off from that. Ooh, imagine and envision. Oh, I love this. She's journaling all these magical things that she's thinking about. This is so important. In order to accept it, maybe envision it instead of looking at it as if it's like something that is going to destroy you. Maybe, oh, this is such a Venus energy. Look at all this pink. I feel like this new year that we're moving into, tomorrow I think is the new year, you're actually going to be ready. You're ready. You're ready for this transformation. Yes, you are ready for this transformation. And Venus and this golden dragon is asking you to envision it. What do you want? You got to tell spirit. You got to tell your guides. You got to declare, I do want this. And what do you want it to look like? You know, like exactly what is it that you want, and what would you want it to look like? What is the love that you're wanting to pull in? And not just that, but it doesn't have to be romantic love either. It can just be simply good people. It could be your soul tribe. It could be a loving family, or having a more loving, deeper connection with your children, or with your close loved ones. It could be calling in the love of a pet or a familiar. It could literally be anything, but love in general and gratitude. I'm getting so much gratitude here, okay? It's so important. Yes, there's something about your confidence shining so bright when you know deep down inside that you are abundant. There's something about this. Okay, let me just see if there's... What are you being called to receive? Okay, obviously, love and abundance. You're being called to receive so much blessings. Oh my goodness, I don't know how anybody could be receiving so much. It's almost like this has been piling up. Mountains of it have been piling up for a long time, and you finally are ready to receive it now. You are going to get maybe a little bit overwhelmed by all the abundance and the love that's coming towards you. Okay. Where have they been blocking blessings? And you know what? I don't feel that it's necessarily a blockage. I feel like, wow, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Fool. I was going to say, I don't necessarily feel like it's you've been blocking it. I feel like it just wasn't time yet. Divine timing. And now it's time. Now it's time. You're ready to step on to this new path, onto this new adventure. Yeah. I don't feel like it was necessarily you blocking it. It's just that you weren't quite ready. You didn't truly believe it yet. And now you're ready to step forward with this Fool card here. You have this flame in your hand and you're ready to take the leap. And you have a vision. You have a vision, and if you don't, then you should, okay? Imagine and envision. You have so many things. And maybe in the past, there is these deep-rooted wounds, okay? This pain, this betrayal. And this was deep in your subconscious with the moon here. So you weren't really able to see, yeah, look, that's the moon shining down on the swords. So maybe something is happening here with the moon. Maybe this past moon. Maybe we just had the new moon in Pisces literally last night. So maybe this is revealing these things to you. Revealing how this trauma or pain or karmic lesson from the past, from childhood, is causing this. And now you're like, I know, I get it now. Let's go. And it's helping you connect on a deeper level than what you have been able to connect to before. Yes. Okay, let's see. Where have you been overgiving? Where has pile 1 been overgiving Venus? Golden dragons. Where have they been overgiving? The Page of Pentacles. I mean, the Page of Wands. I don't know why I said Pentacles. Oh, because I saw a P up there. And the Four of Wands. To your home. You may have been overgiving too much of your youthfulness, your childlike wonder, your joy. You've been overgiving this, or it's not had a chance to be given. Yeah, because of finances, because of worry, because of not thinking that you're going to have enough. This is like, you know, holding on to every dime because you don't think that it's going to come back. Your creativity is what's taken a hit here. Your inner child has been put on the back burner due to feeling like you need to hold on to every single little penny, or this could even be like hoarding things, whether that's finances or things in your house, because you fear that you won't have what you need when you need it. Okay. Where have you been undervaluing yourself? Where have you been undervaluing yourself? Okay, you've been undervaluing yourself by assuming that this ending, that you would not, it's like a lack of self-belief. Like you thought that you might not win, that you might not be the person that is going to walk away from the battle. Oh, but you are, honey. You are. You are the death card. You are the transformation. You are the headless horseman, okay? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. You thought that this situation would take you out, and honey, you are wrong. You are wrong about that. And in fact, I'm getting like a laughter energy. If only you knew the power that you held, you would be laughing too. Because there is nothing that you can't accomplish here is what I'm getting. You just forgot that out of maybe something that was comfortable. Okay, and what is your advice, Venus, on how they can reclaim this belief? What is the Seven of Cups? The Ten of Pentacles. So, the choices? What's the Ten of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups? Ace of Wands. Allow yourself to think outside the box, okay? Allow yourself to imagine. Yeah, envision and imagine. Start envisioning and imagining many different ways of moving around this situation, okay? And this passion is gonna, this passionate energy, this fiery energy is going to come with a lot of ideas. Okay, yeah, there's something brewing here. Look at the cauldron and the cauldron. Okay, this is brewing and it's swirling all around you. It's all around you. Yeah, exactly. It's all around you here. The Ten of Pentacles is complete security. And I feel like this is like saying security within self. He's holding the one pentacle in his lap. It's like understanding that no matter what happens, no matter which way you go, You're secure within yourself. Tower, the Star. There could be a Tower moment that's actually coming to heal you here, okay? So if a Tower moment does approach, know that you will be the one coming out on top, okay? Trust and believe in that. You have endured a lot, I see, okay? And I think that you may have gotten comfortable and forgotten how much you've already endured, okay? Which means that you can definitely handle this situation, because if you are in a comfort zone, then know that this is nothing compared to the things that you've actually been through in the past. And yes, I understand going and kind of like putting yourself in a hole, Queen of Swords, so that way you don't ever have to go through those things again. But then we get comfortable in that hermit mode and in that space of protection and shielding ourselves from anything and everything around us. And we've been healing and healing and healing, and now it's like, okay, this is getting too small for me. I'm getting too big for this space. I need to expand. I need to move forward. I need to allow myself to realize that even though this is going to end, I will. I believe in myself. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can make it through. I don't care if I'm homeless tomorrow. I will figure it out, because that's how good I am, because I'm a badass and I can think of anything and I can make anything happen, because you can. Like, you are a very resourceful person. Like, even if you had nothing but the clothes on your back, you could figure it out. And not only that, but you have done so much, you have created so much good karma for yourself that is waiting to be given back to you, to be played back to you. But Spirit is just waiting for you to say, okay, I'm ready to receive it. And maybe it's going to take you getting pushed into that place of not having anything to say it. There might be something that or maybe that's already happened, and now this is nothing but beautiful, beautiful energy coming towards you. I don't even know. There's not even words for me to say how powerful this is. I hope this is my pile. I know this is my pile. I'm claiming it. Mwah. I love you guys. I will catch you in pile 2 if you're going into pile 2. Otherwise, I love you. And if you're looking for a personal private reading, check the description box, okay? Bye. Pile number 2. Welcome. You chose beautiful white shell with some little bitty pink dots on it. Oh, let me see though. How many dots is that? Oh, there's 3. So there's this side piece here, and then there's 3 little dots in the center. Cute. Okay, so what I'm getting just by connecting to the shell itself, you have been purified. Throat chakra, yeah, it's almost like somewhere within you doesn't want to hear the message or fears the message. But you're pure. And your mental blockages are no longer capable of affecting you. There's been a lot of static and fog cleared out of your crown, out of your head. It's like I'm seeing like a clear channel out now, where you are no longer being muddied in order to be able to see yourself. It's almost like you can see yourself fully now, or you can see the truth now. And it's time to let go of any bruises and wounds from the past. And because Venus is here to say that you are absolutely pure. You are divine. You are divine purity at its finest. Pile number 2. This is what I'm getting. Okay, let's check your oracle cards. Another gold dragon. This is the second card now that's been a gold dragon, which is insane to me. But, you know, every day, it never gets old. Never ceases to amaze me. It's number 43, so that's a 7. The pile number 1 was number 8. This is the crown chakra, and it says time to wake up. Now is the time to wake from your slumber and embrace the unknown with courage and excitement. Leave behind your passive state and step into a new chapter of life's adventure. You were born to explore and grow. Okay. Well, I'm seeing like this glass like casket over her, and it's like it's clear now. Time to wake up. Time to see your truth. Time to see your purity. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, this is the crown chakra. Okay, let's see what else came through. You got 2 goddess cards. We have Circe with manifest. Okay. And Durga with strength. Okay. Yeah, the throat chakra is really something that has been blocked for you, pile number 2, I feel like. Where you haven't spoke your truth. There's something about there's no going back. You could have jumped time. I mean, I'm telling you, all 3 of these piles have hop timelines. And it's like a timeline that can't be, you can't turn back now. It's like we're here now and the other one's gone. Well, we have go with the flow with the gray cat. This is like a willow tree in the back, it looks like. I'm seeing so much sun shining down right here. And these don't almost look like clouds. They almost look like energy. Like it looks like a river of energy. It's like the ley lines in the earth, but in the sky, like through the air. Now what I'm seeing first of all is that she has dropped her paddle. There's something about just reverence of floating and just saying, you know what, F it. I'm no longer paddling. I am no longer putting effort into keeping myself in one way or on the other side of the river or on this side of the river. I am no longer continuing to try to make something work to where I get to somewhere. I am just going to let it go, and I'm going to trust that I will end up exactly where this boat is meant to lead me. And it will end up being better than I could have ever imagined before, or that I could have ever thought up myself. Ooh, and inspiration and courage. Now look, there's another gray cat for one. You guys could definitely have a gray cat. But look at the gratitude and reverence that they are both in. They both have their eyes closed. One is feeling the flow of the water. It's reminding me of Moana. And the other woman is holding her hands over her heart. Wow. This is where we honor our inspiration. We honor the water that is allowing us to flow. We honor the flame and the fire that gives us the courage to see what we need to see. If you're needing inspiration for something that you are trying to manifest, throat chakra is still blocking up. I don't know if this is because this is still something that you already know and you're not wanting to hear, or if this is got something to do with, I don't know. Your throat chakra could just need some attention, okay? Let's see. Manifest and strength. Circe. If you're needing inspiration, I feel like this is going to come when you let go and stop trying to create something. Stop trying to force something. And I'm also getting that there, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. At the bottom of the goddess deck, is good fortune with Mami Wata. Okay, so I think that what you don't understand is that the struggle is over. And this is also a water goddess, by the way. Look at all the shells. And look, there's Venus shells. Venus is so heavily stepping through here. Let's see what Circe says. I'm pretty sure this is talking about the abundance that's coming towards you. I just want to read it, though. You have a magic within you that is unique and your own. Circe is urging you to use those abilities to manifest the life that you want. What is it that you want? You already have all the resources, energy, and tools that you need to reach your goal. Focus your intention clearly and take action to manifest your heart's desire. Okay. Have the courage to say exactly what it is that you want and then put it out there and then let it flow. Okay, it's like going to a river and writing on a piece of paper the thing that is, or even speaking it into a rock or speaking it into something and then letting it flow into the river and let it float out. So it's like spirit needs to know exactly what it is that you want, and then once they know that, send it out there, write it down, send it out there, and then let it go and let it flow. You are a courageous warrior, Durga says. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Probably not. Feelings of anger, fear, and shame are normal. It's how you act on them that is most important. Durga wants you to focus on taming your wild emotions so that you may use them as a force for good. Lead with patience and compassion, and you will find success and self-assurance. Know that you have the strength and the fortitude to overcome any challenge. Yeah, that's the dragon energy right there. You do, and it's almost like there may have been things that were closed off to you that you couldn't see about yourself, and now you have the ability to see them or receive them. But Mami Wata here is all about the blessings that are coming towards you. Okay, these are blessings that you are not going to see coming. This is a lot of blessings. Now they're telling me to read that. Okay, look at the tower. Okay, they want me to read this Mami Wata card, okay? Good fortune is smiling upon you. Now is the moment where good luck and preparation collide to create something special, magical. You are in the right place at the right time, and everything around you is aligning. Mami Wata wants you to seize the golden opportunities. These golden opportunities. Keep your mind and heart open because something wonderful is on its way to you. Oh, yes. Love to hear that. Keep your mind and heart open. Keep it open, okay? I know that can be hard, especially if you're in a harsh situation that's causing these feelings of anger, pain, or shame. But Spirit's like, hey, what kind of goodies do you want? Because you have good karma here, you got good fortune here, so tell us which way to throw it at you, because we're going to throw it at you. All right, let's see. What are you being guided to receive? What are you being guided to receive? Well, this good fortune, obviously. Okay, let's look into where have you been blocking your blessings? Where have pile number 2 been blocking their blessings, Venus? The Hierophant in the reverse. This is giving me the energy of feeling like you don't deserve it because you think you did something bad. Hold on. Or like this could be religious beliefs that are deeply rooted in childhood and causing you to have these negative beliefs about yourself. Yeah, time to wake up. So it's time to release some type of belief system here. Tell me more. How have they been blocking their blessings? The 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's almost a sense of like self-sacrifice here. Let me get one more card for where have they been blocking their blessings? The 4 of Cups. Yeah, there's a sense of like, I need to suffer for something that you perceivably did in the past, or something that you this card always reminds me of Yeshua. And the truth about Yeshua is not something that you're going to find in a church sermon. So his true message is actually about you finding the power within self instead of outsourcing it. So again, this is kind of coming through with this religious belief that that you have done some type of sin and now you don't deserve to have this good thing, and that's just simply not true. And I feel like you're causing yourself to not receive because you're punishing yourself, and I don't think that this is where you've been blocking it. Wow, yeah, the Five of Wands and the Star. So this is something that's warring within you. You see how like there's a pink side here, and then there's like a blue and green sign on this side. It's like you know that this is not true, but something internally is still telling you that it is. This is healing. The Star. This is absolutely healing. So this will no longer be something that is subconsciously blocking you from your blessings, okay? All right, let's see. Where have they been overgiving? Where has pile number 2 been overgiving? That's why this purity message, yeah, it was like, you're pure. You are purity. You are divine purity. There is nothing for you to need to pay back. That's so wrong. Where have you been overgiving? You've been overgiving your thoughts, maybe? Ideas? Tell me more. Where have they been overgiving? For pile number 2, we have the World, the Page of Wands, and the World. Interesting. New ideas. You've been overgiving your new ideas and your new passions to the world before it's time. They want you to stop giving away your ideas before you've even had the chance to manifest them. Yeah. This is what's causing this, like, nothing is working out for me. I try and I try and I try and I work hard and hard and hard and I put all this effort and work and work and work, and then it never happens. That's because you've already exposed this amazing, beautiful thing to the world, and they have taken the energy now, and now the energy is dispersed and it's not pure anymore. It's being drained. Okay, so this is where you've been overgiving. They want you to stop doing this. Don't tell anybody your pursuits or your ideas until you've already manifest them. Okay, that's one of the main rules of being a witch, is secrecy until it's manifested, and then you can allow it to be free and to be out there. Okay. Let's get one more. How is your energy becoming more magnetic? How is your energy becoming more magnetic? Hi, baby girl. Hi. That's my familiar Patchy, if you can hear her. What's the Five of Pentacles? Okay, so there's a sense of you going from this Five of Pentacles energy, okay, of lack, of feeling like you don't have enough. Let me look at this card. Everything is cracked. The building's cracked. There's not even any stained glass there anymore. Their rags are tatted, and so this feeling, this feeling of dissatisfaction, of lack, of nothing is working out for me, nothing is good enough for me. Going from that and manifesting with the Magician here, literally manifesting the King of Cups. This is emotional maturity. Okay, this is the energy of someone that can hold his power and his strength without losing his emotional energy, without losing his heart. He is very much so emotionally matured. He can see people and what their true intentions are from a mile away. This is where we take accountability and we realize that we are responsible for what we experience in this lifetime. Thank you. She had to drink her moon water. Excuse you. Yeah, and so you're doing something about this. The magician doesn't take no for an answer. If he doesn't like the way things are, then he literally changes them. He doesn't sit around and say, "Oh, I don't like that." Da 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 da. No, he makes them shift. He works with the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, and he does something to change them. So yes, pile 2, this is a change in perspective shift, okay? There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Okay, release any dogmas, any limiting beliefs that you are deserving of suffering because of something that some perceived wrong. Okay, we are here to experience, we are here to have fun, we are here to enjoy, and literally we're just here to experience. Okay, there is absolutely nothing that you can do that would ever make you be turned away from the divine. Nothing. There's nothing that you can do that would make the divine cast you out. Okay? So whatever those deep-seated wounds are or belief systems are, just say it out loud. I release this. I am pure, and I know that I am. It's time for me to wake up to my true potential, to the unknown, and to feel excitement and courage. Courage is coming to you, and so much good fortune. Okay? I love you, pile number 2. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Welcome. Pile number 3. Okay, you chose this beautiful shell. And if you look, you can see that there is a spine here. Whoops. Okay. There's like what looks to be like the same shape and the same line going up all the way up until you get to the top where everything is kind of shifting over. Okay, that's the first thing that I noticed, because I feel like this is like the sacrum bone for some reason, like the sacral or the root, and this is like the spine that you have built up on top of that, and now it's like being forced over by this new growth over here. So I don't know what that means for you guys, or for us. Me, you, us, whatever. But there is a sense of dread, or like, what's that word? What's that definition of insanity? Like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result is like the definition of insanity or something like this. I feel like this could be spirit forcing the same thing to be pushed off to where you don't have that option anymore. Okay, I'm not sure, but let's just get into it. I also, with all the other piles, they each got 2 of each of the oracle cards, and you only got 1. So that's interesting. Also, as I was pulling your cards, I have been using the Neon Tarot for every deck. I already pre-shuffled for you, or every pile I already pre-shuffled for you with the King of Pentacles on the bottom. But as I was about to go start the reading, I heard no, get this complete other deck, the Light Seers Tarot, and I pre-shuffled the Devil is at the bottom of the deck. Anyways, I was told to get this deck, which does have it, there is reversals mixed in with it, and they said because you're going to be needing the book. So there's something about the book, needing to read the book, needing to look deeper on something. Okay, let's just get into it. Number 14, already in this deep water energy here. There's a pirate ship I'm seeing over here. I'm seeing a lot of gold in the sand. This is like the only dragon card that is underwater, by the way. And look at that, the sacral. 14 also equals 5, which is a number of change, disruption. Yeah. There is always a way. And that just made me think of what my grandma always said, if there's a will, there's a way. And it's very true. It's got me through half my life. Okay, it says, even when you feel at your lowest, your inner strength and resilience are still within you. Remember, it is in our most vulnerable moments that we often find our greatest strength and deepest wisdom. Oh, that is so true. So true. Okay, let's see what else we have. Learn from life. Yes, look at all the books. Yeah, see with the books? Learn from life. Is that an arm? Yes, okay. That's also an arm. That's like saying, look, let me show you the way. But I'm almost feeling like that's not... Learn from life by being manipulated is what I just heard. Yeah, there's a sense of you being having this innocent, playful energy. Like, look, the cat's playing with the cardinal, but the cat's not attacking the cardinal. They're playing, they're friends. There's an innocence about you. And it's caused you to be naive and believe others. And because they act like they know the way, they may act like they know more than you. But in all reality, you're the one that's been studying this whole time. You know way more through life or through your studies than what this person can offer you. And I feel like this is the message here for you, okay? Let's just see, though. I don't know yet. That's just what I'm getting. Athena. Athena with wisdom. Ah, you can't make it up. I love how these are all resonating. Okay, well, since there was something about the book, I do feel like we may need to look deeper into the book situation, especially with books everywhere, with Athena with... Oh, yes, at the bottom of the deck was Ron and upheaval. Okay, and this has, look, wow, a boat at sea. So look, the boat has crashed and has landed down here. The ship has wrecked and it's landed down here. And now we have this dragon way down here in the depths of the belly, of the water, of the emotion, of the sacral energy, of the sacral chakra. And when light shines through, we can see those treasures, those strengths that are buried deep within us. This is us, the dragon, okay? Wow, that's insane how a completely different deck plays into this. But that's how it works, right? Because the ship is literally wrecking in the storm. Upheaval, there is a storm. There's a storm here, okay? There's a storm coming. Oh, and she is a goddess of, look at the pearls. So this is all resonating with the dragon claw and the shell and the pearl and the rose. So yes, let me read the bottom of this card here, Ron. A storm is coming. Brace yourself for a big upheaval in your life. Disagreements and issues that have been pushed down deep, yes, are bubbling. Look at the bubbles. Are bubbling to the surface. Do your best to stay calm during this ordeal. Acting thoughtfully and with care will help guide you through the storm safely. Wow. Yeah. There could be somebody coming to trigger you, and they want you to think thoughtfully, with care. Don't just go flying off the handle, okay? You already have this wisdom within you. But there is this devil energy that is gripping you or something, okay? That they really want you to be careful here because... Oh, yeah, bubbling up. Look, there's the bubbles bubbling up to the surface. But this is something you push down and you push down and you push down and you push down and push. And now that's the second time I dropped that shell. I haven't dropped any other shells. It's like fumbling it. Like it's almost like whatever this energy is makes you feel nervous. It makes you feel like you're not in control. It makes you feel like you're going to... I have to take a breath because this person or this thing, this people, place, or thing has the ability to completely take you out of your personality, completely take you out of who you are and your beliefs and like what you stand for. And you know better, but it doesn't matter because the emotions are here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the energy. Like the emotions will get to you and you have to really find that place inside and realize that the ship that's being wrecked, this upheaval that's happening is actually going to lead you to your greatest treasure. This is, I hope that all the people that are going through this will receive this message. It's so important that you understand what's going on here with this. I really hope that you do receive it. Let me see if we should read this. Or I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but... It's a reminder that no matter how difficult life may appear, there is always a way forward. By trusting in our inner strength and intuition, we can find a new and better path. Even in the darkest moments, the light from above will guide us. We must open our hearts and let ourselves be led by our inner light and the goodness of the world around us. Even when we feel lost or overwhelmed, the dragon teaches us that our true strength is always present, ready to be called upon. In our lowest moments, we often discover our greatest resilience and the ability to rise. This card reminds us that there is always potential for growth and transformation, even in our darkest hours. Yes, it's almost like when you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up, you know? Okay, learn from life here. Maybe you need to be paying more attention to the lessons the universe is sending you. Is there something you should be doing differently but aren't because you haven't learned from your mistakes? Or is there some way you can be improving your life if only you would expand your knowledge? Make sure that you are embracing life and experiencing it fully. Someone once said that those who do not learn from their mistakes are doomed to repeat them. Have you been learning as you move through life, or are you still doing the same thing over and over and over again and wondering why your situation hasn't changed? There are many different ways to learn. Books, experience, the wisdom of others. But if you want to become your own best self, it is important to keep learning from life's lessons, large and small. What have you learned today? Okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. This is where emotions come into play. This is where this card connects to the other ones. Sometimes we need help figuring out the lessons, what the lesson is that we are supposed to be taking away from a particular situation or challenge, especially if strong emotions are involved. Sit in front of a yellow or white candle. If you want, you can put a book next to the candle to symbolize knowledge. Light the candle and say, God and Goddess, please help me to learn from life as fully and gracefully as possible. Okay. And Athena here is just going to tell you that you already have the wisdom within you and to call upon it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the answers you seek are inside you and you just need to listen. Athena tells you to have trust in yourself. Your deep inner wisdom is speaking through your intuition. Again, sacral energy. You have years of knowledge and experience to draw upon. Don't be afraid to take action. You know exactly what needs to be done, and there is no need to doubt yourself. See, this is what I was getting about. You already know exactly what needs to be done. Strength in the reverse with the devil. And I feel like there is major mind manipulation here. Learn from life. Manipulation. This is like someone telling you they change. Yeah, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Like love bombing energy. Someone that tells you everything you want to hear, but it's bullshit. And that's exactly what I feel like is coming through here. Okay, and Spirit's going to cause this to kind of be an upheaval in your life, so that way you can, the Fool, so you can leap. Okay, but let's just see though, because I did hear that you would have to use the book or something like this. Okay, whoops, oh my gosh, see? Like, this is what's happening here. The Seven of Swords. I'm fumbling everything. The Seven of Pentacles. 777 or 77 could be significant for you. Okay? But this energy is not the same as the energy that I've been in the other two piles. Okay? My heart is kind of racy. And I almost blew out my candles. Let's just take a deep breath in and out. Okay, when we ground and center, we are able to bring ourselves back to this reality, and let's just say, all energies that are not mine, leave my field now. Anything that is not mine, leave and disperse from my field at once. And then call your energy back, cleansed and purified, calling down your divine team to help you with this, okay? Calling your angels and guides of your highest frequency of love and healing. Please come and assist me with retrieving my energy back from all people, places, and things, from all timelines and dimensions. Cleanse it, purify it, so I may receive it back into my auric field, into my body, into my beingness, back into my wholeness. All energies that are not mine, leave my field now. And so it is, okay? All right, let's see. Where have they been blocking their blessings? But really, we need to know more about this. Whoa. Ugh. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is relationships. This is imbalanced relationships. This is relationships that aren't aligned. They said, read the book, Miranda. Where have you been overgiving to imbalanced relationships? That's where. Emotional blocks, not being open to receive love, disharmony, unions, disrupted, separation, healing, past trauma. Okay. What is this big thing that they're going through? Why are they in their... Can you tell me more about why they're in their lowest energy or what's going on right now for pile number 3? The Chariot in the reverse. This could have to do with your family as well with the Chariot. That's also a number 7. And the Moon. Yeah, there's hidden things. Look at... She's falling under the water too. See how she's falling under the water? Okay, let's see... Lack of energetic focus, lack of self-discipline, going in the wrong direction, a tendency to speed past the needs of others. And the Moon. There's something that you can't see because you're going... You continue to go in the direction of these imbalanced connections. Is there anything else that we need to know about? How are they blocking their own blessings? Okay. A fear of being seen. A fear of truly stepping into your power. A fear of being out on your own. What does this Hierophant in the reverse mean in this deck? I don't know this deck at all. I just got it not that long ago. Outdated systems or ways of thinking, dogma, rebelling against social norms, abuse of power, stagnation, ego-based leadership, a need to connect with spirit. Yeah, a disconnection from spirit. Okay, this is you. You're meant to be seen here. Okay, but there's something that is not closing out. There's something that's repeating a cycle over and over and over again. The same cycle here, repeating and repeating and repeating.